Hey guys, we all remember when mobile games were just simple puzzles and snakes, but now there are dozens of full-fledged AAA console games in the palm of our hands, and mobile gaming has become a serious industry on its own. With that in mind, serious gaming on a touchscreen device always feels a bit iffy for me. Luckily, there are products that offer console-grade controller experience for your mobile device. And today we'll be unboxing and reviewing the Gamesir G8 Galileo mobile controller. It comes with precise Hall-effect joysticks and triggers with replaceable thumbsticks, fully programmable back buttons, and hair trigger function as well. The controller connects via USB-C port and is compatible with all the latest Android phones and the latest iPhone 15 as well. But first things first, let's unbox the G8 Galileo and see what we got inside the box. The packaging looks sleek. On the back we see the other highlight features. We'll cover them thoroughly later in the video. So we got this white box with a cool little Easter egg. This inscription is actually a quote by the Italian astronomer Galileo. Upon opening, we are greeted by the product's name and logo, the controller itself, a set of 3 different sized thumbsticks, a small box which contains a quality pass sticker, Gamesir sticker, a thank you card with all the Gamesir social media links, and the user guide. Here are the 3 extra thumbsticks with different shapes and sizes, which is a really nice addition. We changed them by removing the controller faceplate, which is magnetic, and you don't need any tools. I will show you how to do that later in the video. And there we have the controller itself. At first glance, the G8 feels very similar and has the same buttons layout as an Xbox controller with the asymmetrical thumbsticks, a design which you know I'm a fan of. The midsection is adjustable and is spring-loaded. On the back we have the 2 mappable back buttons. The grips are also nicely textured for improved comfort and grip. On the right grip we have the home button surrounded by an LED indication ring. Above it there is the Hall-effect thumbstick. Hall-effect sensors, unlike typical analog sticks, are more precise and have much longer lifespan. The movement feels very smooth and fluid, with a console-like controller range of motion, which in first-person shooter mobile games offers much more precise aiming. Here we have the USB-C connector, which is fully adjustable. It tilts at an angle, and connecting your phone is easier, and there's no risk of damaging your device's USB-C port. Also, the controller is powered by your phone, and there's absolutely no risk of running out of battery mid-game, at least on your controller. Moving on to the X, Y, A and B buttons, they feel alright, not overly clicky with a medium travel distance. Above them we find the menu button. Now the R1 and R2 shoulder and trigger buttons. As I said, the triggers are also Hall effect. There's a hair trigger function, which is also a really nice addition. The movement is nice and smooth, the resistance is medium and remains the same through the whole range of motion. On the bottom side we find a dedicated 3.5mm audio out, which is awesome, and a USB-C port for charging your mobile phone while using the G8 controller. Moving on to the left side we find the mode button and the screenshot button. There is the D-pad. It has individual switches for each direction and it's super satisfying to use for old-school platformers. There's the left Hall-effect thumbstick, the view button and the L1 and L2 shoulder and trigger buttons. On the back we see the 2 back buttons. They can be programmed on the go without needing to fiddle with the app while mid-game. So guys, now let's actually hook up my phone. The adjustable USB-C connector makes the whole operation so much easier. We just have to stretch the controller so that our device fits into place. The thick rubber grooves on the top and bottom help hold the phone firmly in place. They also don't block the phone speakers, which is essential. I also noticed there is a gap between the phone and the controller, which helps with the cooling and your device doesn't overheat during long gaming sessions. Also, on the left side, there's adequate space to accommodate even the biggest camera bumps, and you get the perfect fit no matter what your device is. And overall guys, I'm quite happy with how the G8 Galileo feels so far. In the past, I've tested different mobile controllers which were more portable, but they were sacrificing ergonomics. Here we got pretty much the complete console gaming controller experience with no compromise in terms of optimal button placement and ergonomics, which in turn makes the whole mobile gaming experience much more enjoyable, at least for me. As I said earlier, the two face plates are removable, they are held by quite strong magnets. Once you remove them, you can replace the thumbsticks with some of the other thumbstick caps that also came in the package. And now guys, we can test how the controller feels in some actual games. I advise you to install the Gamesir app. Here we can customize different settings, update the controller's firmware, and quickly select button mappings for each specific game, which is really convenient. Before we start, let's first customize the back buttons. We can do that by pressing the corresponding back button and the M button. The indicator will start flashing, and we can press a button which we want to assign to the back button, and we are pretty much good to go. Another cool feature is the hair triggers option, which is really convenient especially in shooter games. So the first game I wanted to try on the controller is Call of Duty Mobile and its newest Battle Royale mode. As I mentioned, the thumbsticks on the G8 Galileo use Hall effect sensors, which are more durable and won't suffer from stick drift issues in the future. The movement feels very smooth and accurate, which is a big plus in shooter games such as Call of Duty Mobile. Shooting with the triggers also feels very good, and the whole experience is just so much better than playing with touchscreen controls. I've spent probably around 2 hours straight playing with the controller, and I didn't notice any strain in my hands or fingers. I found the buttons layout and position very comfortable, and everything was easy to reach and press.
Airdrop has been delivered. Airdrop has been delivered.
Attention, man, cover me!
This will roll.
Next, I tried Shadowgun Legends. The setting up process for the buttons mappings was also very simple. I just started the game from the Gamesir app, which configured everything automatically. As you can see here, the movement feels and looks very smooth, definitely a big upgrade compared to the standard touchscreen controls. Last, I switched over to Genshin Impact. As an RPG game, we have dozens of different spells and controls. Again, the Gamesir app automatically selected the best button mappings for this game.
What is that? There's something huge in the sky! It's headed towards the heart of the forest! We must proceed with caution.
And guys, overall the Gamesir G8 Galileo offers a solid gaming experience with its comfortable design, responsive buttons and versatile compatibility. Whether you're into mobile gaming or just using it for other applications, this controller is worth considering. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more similar content. All the purchase links for the G8 Galileo can be found in the video description. Thank you for watching and see you guys in the next video.